The UAE's landmark achievements, particularly in Dubai over the last 4 decades, continue to inspire. A country in the Caribbean is now looking at the Emirates for potential investors in its ultra-luxury project, as well as an exchange of best practices. The latest investment project to be launched in Dubai is the Park Hyatt St Kitts, which will allow investors to apply for citizenship in the Federation of St Kitts and Nevis. During the event, the country's Prime Minister, His Excellency the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, highlighted some of the common denominators between his country and the UAE. According to the PM, the UAE is an important market, as they share the same progress and vision. He expressed hopes for more collaboration in various areas. The twin island nation in the British West Indies relied on its sugar industry for over 3 centuries, until challenges forced the country to diversify its economy. Since 2005, St Kitts have ventures into various sectors, including tourism, finance and telecommunications, areas wherein Dubai and the UAE continue to excel.
We have been looking at renewable energy. We know that fossil-based energy that generates electricity for our own domestic and commercial consumption is a very expensive exercise in St. Kitts and Nevis. We are aware of the important role that Dubai is playing globally with regard to renewable energy. This is one of the areas that we have been signaling to the government in Abu Dhabi that we need to discuss for collaboration and cooperation so that we can again learn from Dubai's leadership globally in this area that can benefit the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and also, of course, benefit and provide opportunities for the people of Dubai and the UAE in general.
Meanwhile, the luxury property will cost over $300 million and will be built in 3 phases. Phase 1 is expected to be completed by 2014 and will create 500 jobs. It will be financed under the St Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Programme through a sale of individual investment shares for $400,000. Among the benefits that investors will gain include visa-free travel access to 139 countries across the world, tax-free incomes and an exemption from paying taxes on capital gains, gifts, wealth and inheritance.
We like to work with leading brands. We're working with the Park Hyatt. We have Standard Chartered. We've worked with leading architects, designers and law firms to come up with a superior product in a destination as beautiful as St. Kitts. We've been working with the government. We've got our approvals to promote this as a citizenship program. And we are working with Standard Chartered to safeguard investor funds in the whole process. Just because someone makes an application does not automatically entitle them to become a citizen. They have to go through a stringent process of due diligence and checks which are carried out by the government before they can be accepted as a potential candidate for citizenship.
7,400 apartments, 1,675 villas and 125,000 square metres of office space were introduced into the Abu Dhabi property market in the first half of the year. The Abu Dhabi report for H1 stated that rental levels have declined over the last 6 months as individual landlords compete to attract tenants. The large number of units on Reem Island, for example, have seen rents agreed as low as 70,000 dirhams and 90,000 dirhams per year for 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. There is, however, some demand from new arrivals to the city and interest from Dubai commuters returning to the capital. Experts say that the last 6 months have seen transactional activity increasing, in line with the delivery of new developments, leading to a large quantity of existing residents seeking to upgrade to better quality and value for money accommodation. Gurjit Singh, the Chief Operating Officer of Suru Real Estate, provided us with an overview of some of the market trends he has witnessed in the past 6 months, as well as his expectations of what's to come.
Well, certainly what you're seeing in the first half of this year, there are many more deliveries that are being carried out by the various property developers in the various locations. This, in fact, is a good indicator of choice because What is happening now is that occupiers have a choice of looking and considering new property. Hence, you're seeing a flight to quality. Certainly, a lot of value for money play is presently occurring. So there is also, of course, a decantering of occupiers from the older stock into newer stock that is coming into the market. So there is, of course, the situation of supply coming in and therefore rents and capital values trending downwards. But one must remember that this is always a key characteristic of the supply and demand factors that are interplaying with each other. We are at that point in the cycle where deliveries are giving choice, value for money, and at the same time bringing rental and capital values down to a more reasonable level.
Kelly Contracting has been awarded the contract to build the Dragon Mart Hotel, a part of the 177,000 square metre Dragon Mart Phase 2 extension. The 9-storey, 3-star hotel will be located on the northeast of the existing Nakheel Dragon Mart complex. It will feature 246 rooms and is expected to be delivered late 2013, covering around 14,000 square metres. The contract for Kelly comes off the back of a previous contract for the firm to build a multi-storey car parking facility for Dragon Mart earlier in the year, consisting of an additional 1,894 car parking spaces. And let's now take a look at the stock indices across the GCC.